Greetings and welcome to the Iron Legion. In this video I'm going to be showcasing my latest build, Project Starman. If after this video you have any questions about this build or you have a build recommendation for me to make in the future, feel free to leave it in the comments below. But without further ado, let's get into the build explanation and all that good stuff. Alrighty, so the Starman AC is a close-range, highly aggressive Lamengire TETRA AC. For the primary weapons, we have a dual laser shotgun Woogers. These are very solid rapid-fire, close-range laser shotguns that do indeed scale with energy firearm spec, but their main speciality is their charge attack, which charges pretty quick and it gives off a mini stun like a kick to even heavy builds like LRB Larpsters and such. As well as it builds up high amounts of stagger and indeed does a lot of damage. It does overheat on one single charge, but the cooling isn't too bad. As well as the charge attack does stop you in place if you're on bipedal or reverse rank, but if you're on Tetra or tank, it will not stop you even when you're not hovering on Tetra, which is why I chose these as the weapons for our build. For our shoulder mounts, we have the dual missile launcher Duo 02, and this is just to have something constantly firing on our shoulder. I'm kind of debating and more or less on this fence about what I want finally on this shoulder, but this is fine, as well as there's some other budget options like the pulse cannon, the pulse shield launcher, the laser orbit, as well as the bullet orbit, and the single act homing missile. And then lastly on our shoulder we have the plasma thrower hammer, which is a super solid melee weapon in its own right on any legs. However, on tank legs and Tetra, you do not stop in place while throwing it out, which makes it super good, as you can just walk down your opponent as you whip them indubitably. The charge attack is pretty not great. Not worth using. The normal attack is definitely where it's at, dealing high amounts of stagger and high amounts of damage indubitably. Definitely the best melee weapon for Tetra ACs. For the frame parts, going the VP44D head for its nice split contribution of high health and stability, as well as its defenses are nice. The Mind Alpha core, as it is the best core we can run without going overweight or in shortfall. The Bastio arms, as they are incredibly light, have lots of AP contribution, as well as we don't really need any firearm spec or recoil control, as we're using single firing weapons. We're primarily only going to be using the charge attack Woogers, spraying the normal attacks every now and again, but the charge attacks are really what we're going to be aiming for. And of course, lastly, the Lamengire legs.
Lamborghini.
Which of course, when in hover mode, allow us to reach speeds of 380 while just moving, which is very nice, to quick boosts of around 370, all that good stuff. They have some alright stats, some nice energy defense, some nice aptitude stability, in fact very good stability, and decent jump height, so even if we're not even using the hover mode, the normal jump should be enough to break some FCS indubitably. And of course, them being Tetra allows us to use our weapons like the Wooger and Hammer while still moving around instead of stopping in place. For inner parts for boosters, I'm going with the Coral and GI, as it has incredibly high thrust, upwards thrust, quick boost thrust, and ejected duration, as well as some nice assault boost stats. Basically, this will allow us to climb into the air fast, as well as boost around hella quick, especially in hover mode, which upon retrospective may not be the best for this type of build, as you might dodge into an opponent and dodge past them, but the dodge does allow you to catch up to builds with similar movement speeds, that being around 370 to 380. So it is very useful having max quick boost, although sometimes a little bit of a detriment. For FCS, the Ocellus, as close range is our only range we're going to be operating in with our shotguns and our whip. And for Generator Coral, as I love the max capacity, as well as I dig the whole Coral redlining strategy. And for expansion, Pulse Armor, as I find that the ability to reset your stagger bar whenever you want, never taking that initial trade of direct hit damage, is mighty. Alright, and for a general playstyle, fire at missiles at a more medium range, as close range is where they start to dip in quality. Move in with double Wooger, and then switch to Hammer. And yeah, hammer them up, get that damage. And of course, as you can see, we don't even need to be in hover mode to utilize the moving around while firing these attacks. Super good. As well as our natural movement and dodge is pretty damn good even without hovering. But yes, this is the Starman. I shall now be taking it into some ranked PvP to see how it performs. Enjoy the fights. Alrighty, first match. We got a Larpster man. Double 6L, double LRB. Alright. Let us see what we can do. Alright, so really trying to get in real close range indubitably. Directly below me is not good indubitably. Try to go grind level, it's good, and I can be right below him, or above him anyway. That's better. That's looking that better. Trade that. Don't want to take those nasty hits from the LRBs indubitably. It's definitely getting a little more range, but I can definitely match him there in speed. Surprised that one missed. And that first hammer. Should have kicked me, interesting. GG, 293 health. Alright, first match went pretty well. See if we can do it again. These if I'm going to try to keep his distance a little more, methinks. Oh yeah, a little out of range for the first whip. And second. Ooh. I'm trying to kick the shit out of me, which is interesting. Try to get range, don't want to waste my PA if I don't have to. Dodge bullets, missiles. Alright, let's move in. Hammer! Never break stagger. There it is. Get a kick. Could maybe kick into the charge Ruger, that would be pretty dope. Oh god. But get a kill with the charge attack maybe? I don't know. Get over here, you son of a bitch. GG. Oh my god, I did not mean to charge up. That was charging my Wooger when I destroyed the hammer. That almost got me killed. GG. Alrighty, next match. Ooh, another TETRA. Double laser shotgun, double LCS. This is definitely going to be something. I think it's the same guy I just fought. That was the Larpster. Right. So he wanted to stand still to fire off those LCSs, so they're going to be pretty dangerous, indubitably. I just hope I have enough stopping power with the Woogers to land him at closer ranges. I don't have to get a lot closer to landmine than he'll have to do with his, but hopefully I can just dodge him. Should have enough dodge distance even on at ground level. Not bad, not bad hits. Oh, should have used my whip as a punch there, but that's alright. PDA. Probably going on the defensive. No, I'm just gonna shred through it. It's not worth it. GG. Yeah, dude, Wooger on Lamb is just, it's nuts. I love it. Just two sucker punches of weapons. I love that you punch him out, man. It's so cool. Really neat weaponry indeed. Yeah, I definitely gotta get a lot closer. It's red line to reach again. Some missile value, heat, more missile value maybe. Ooh. Try to dodge in. Yeah, that's working out. I've had to keep up with a fellow kite, indubitably. Wooger! I have to really rely on just purely the Woogers, I guess. Those are my better, more stopping power offense. Let's redline, reset. More missiles. That almost has enough speed to catch. Just barely enough. I just spam normal shots to be honest with the shotguns is, right? Probably do better. There it is, yep, GG. Oh, next match. Let's see which we are up against indubitably. Oh boy. Double estrogen, double Xiao Wei. Interesting. Interesting. It's a lot of stagger potential. That's right. Let's see what we do here. Do the Wooger closer range. Hammer. How did the second one miss? Oh yeah, it does not know. Let's pop this. Throw it salt. Yep, there it is. Okay, so it is switching my hammer, just being really delayed. Huh. Thought that second one definitely reached, but I guess not. I suppose not. Try to get them for these staggers down. It is GG. It's probably not a self boosting whole lot to get some more impact out of there. And water. Ooh, better. Oh, I switched over, didn't switch. Let's go. was that? Look, we just kicked the sky and hit me. That was pretty cool. Let's go hover so we get some speed. Skadoosh. And mud. Yeah, so it seems I have to dodge to get out of the Wooger animation to switch my hammer faster. Thing is, on Lamb, I was over dodged, so that's kind of rough. So I guess it's kind of a no, plus and a minus. Alrighty, next up. Watchtower, very nice. See what we are up against, indubitably. Oh god. Interesting. Moonlight, Majestic, Javelin, Earshot on Snail Body. Snail Body's very popular today. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Earshot's gonna be pretty deadly, pretty devastating, indubitably. Oh, I thought I switched. It did not switch. That was not great. I'll let this go down a little bit. Javelin's not reaching me. Nice little stagger reset. Not bad. I don't know how that first one did hit, but that's alright. Oh, unfortunate. I didn't even charge the that. How'd that first hit not stagger, I wonder. No, TA. Javelin not gonna reach me. Just one little shot. Alright, GG. Either getting some hit rag or just I'm miscalculating the distance by just a little bit. Which is probably the case. I can smell you. Huh. Have motive. That should be TA, and then we get distance. Javelin. Oh, Javelin should get some good hit swing. Hammer. Hammer. Didn't shoot normal shot. There you go. Feeling some weird delays in my swapping in my stuffs, but that's alright. GG's. I got the crab walk down. Playa. Let's go. Alright. Last match of the day. Let us see what we're up against. Wish we had more maps in ranked. Seeing the same like 3 maps over and over is kind of bland. Just give us the full pool, man. Oh, it's the same guy we just fought. Alright. Oh, he has laser turrets. I actually had laser turrets on this build, but they just don't do a whole lot, man. Like when they hit, but they're just too slow, man. Even big boys like him still won't get hit. I doubt I'll even get hit a whole lot. You have to keep on deploying them and stuff. Man, kind of gets ridiculous. Man, I love the stopping power of the Wooger, man. It's so strong. I'm out of. Damn, that was a flawless go. Well, I even need to use my PA. I suppose not. Pew pew. GG. GG's, man. Guess you missed on his screen. Was he? I was locking in. Hell yeah. We'd love to see it. Actually hit. Okay. Thought I was moving fast enough where it wouldn't, but I guess either splash damage or proxy debt. Alright. That's right. No expansion. We don't need it. And butter. Yeah, I keep screwing myself over by hovering, honestly. Almost abandoning the hover mode is kind of what's up. I expect an earshot. More majestic, that too. There's earshot. Oh, stagger. Very nice. Won't be able to get too much off it though. Saving my dodge for that. Didn't exactly work too much, but pew 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 pew. GG. Didn't play flawless that round, but that's alright. Alright, GG's. GG's and G's. Alrighty, and that is it for this episode of the Iron Legion. If you have any questions about this build or any build recommendations for future videos, feel free to leave it in the comments below, as well as if you would like the share code to this build if you are on Xbox. But yes, all is said, you have yourself a very good one, and peace.